If you're feeling lost, broken, or stuck in life, I want you to know that God's love can transform your life, just as it's transformed mine. Don't be afraid to come to Him exactly as you are. So many people avoid seeking God because they feel unworthy or believe He couldn't possibly accept them in their current state. Others think, I'm a good person, I haven't really hurt anyone, and because of that, they struggle to see their need for God. But the truth is, we all fall short. Sometimes it's not just the hurt we've caused others that matters, it's also the good we've failed to do. Selfishness is something we all struggle with at some point. But the beautiful thing is, God meets us right where we are and helps us grow into who He's called us to be. Sometimes our hearts are like walnuts, hard and closed off, needed to be cracked open before we can truly see ourselves and our need for God. We hold on to things, pride, fear, guilt, or even our own plans because we're afraid of what might happen if we let go. But here's the truth. When you finally see yourself in the right light, it might feel like you've been completely shattered. Seeing all the broken pieces of your life can be overwhelming. But that's exactly where God does His best work. He can take those pieces and put you back together, piece by piece, leaving out all the things that haven't been serving you. So I encourage you to take that step. Seek God, reflect on your journey, and let Him begin the process of healing and transformation in your life. As Matthew 7:24-27 says, "Therefore everyone who hears these words of mine and puts them into practice is like a wise man who built his house on the rock. The rain came down, the streams rose, and the winds blew and beat against that house, yet it did not fall, because it had its foundation on the rock. But everyone who hears these words of mine and does not put them into practice is like a foolish man who built his house on the sand. The rain came down, the streams rose, and the winds blew and beat against that house, and it fell with a great crash." When we understand what pleases God and align our lives with His ways, we begin building our lives on solid ground. Before I knew God's ways, it was easy for the enemy to trip me up. When storms came, they would break me down, leaving me feeling like everything was crashing around me. But with God, I've learned to stand firm even in the toughest seasons. His strength, faith, and grace are precious gifts that guide us down the right path, giving us the endurance and hope we need to live according to His ways.